Hey, beautiful. What's up? How you doing? Good morning. I was just live. I don't remember seeing you off in there. You might have been in the bushes, but yeah, I had a phone call. But anyways, I'm back. So I hope y'all I hope everybody come back. But if y'all don't, then y'all will catch the replay. But anyways, how you doing, Neola baby? How you doing? How was your Labor Day weekend? Are you back at work today? Oh, okay. I was just talking about Jasmine, honey. You know how Jasmine stood up there and said that she took that boy to the pediatrician and they told her that he had behavioral issues and he had ADHD and they put him on some medication. So that's basically what it's about. And I had got a phone call, so I had to get off for a second. Oh, well, you go on ahead then. You enjoy your little vacation, sweetheart. Hopefully when Thursday come, you be ready. That's gonna be here tomorrow, girl. You know how fast these days is going by? These days is going by really fast, honey. I'm trying to tell you. It's about to be 2023, and then it's gonna be 2024, honey. We gonna be gray and old before we know it. My kids growing like weeds every day. I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, they need to slow down. For real. I miss my babies when they were smaller, but honey, now that they older, they something else. They be fighting and carrying on. Oh, you just came back from a cruise? Where did you go? You know what, Neola? I've never been on a cruise. I'm scared of water. I don't know how to swim. And I don't think I'll be able to take going on like a cruise ship or nothing like that. I think I'll be sick the whole entire time, so I think it'll just be a waste of my time. But I'm pretty sure that everybody had that experience when they first went on a cruise. But my sister, she used to go on cruises all the time. But me, no, I don't think I could be around a big body of water like that. I don't think that'll be my thing. But if you enjoyed yourself, I'm glad you did, though. I'm glad you enjoyed your Oh, you went to Miami to the bar. Okay. All right, girl. I hope you had an excellent time. I hope you had a great time. But do y'all be watching that Nika chick? Nika, whatever her name is, Nika with 10 beautiful children or whatever. I've been watching her because some people have requested for me to watch Nika. I'm glad you had a good time, sweetheart. That's what's up. I've been watching the chick Nika. And I've been shaking my head at the stuff I've been seeing, cause honey, I'm just like, wow, she got 10 kids. I'm not sure how many fathers the kids got or whatever, but she got so many kids, and then she gets on here and she be talking about basically the same thing as all these mothers be talking about, panhandling and dry begging and some other shit. But you know, I've been catching up on her videos. You just started watching her, girl. She a trip. What I gather from her is that she likes to produce and have a whole lot of kids, and then she has an oldest daughter that she puts her kids on. Like her daughter's supposed to be or was wanting to go to college, but her daughter decided not to go off to college because she wanted to stay and help her mama because her mama can't seem to stop producing kids. And her mama don't seem to have an issue with it. Her mama thinks that that's okay, that she says she's happy that she made that decision. And I was thinking to myself, bitch, you happy that she made that decision because it benefits you for her to babysit your kids or to help you with your kids. What kind of stuff is that? Like, I can't respect no woman that's going to have all of those kids and have her oldest child taking care of all of those kids while she keeps reproducing more. And then not allow your child to go off to college and have her life of her own to get the hell away from you so that she don't end up like you having all those damn kids. You gonna sit there and say, oh, well, you're glad that she made that decision, that she decided to stay at home and just go online so that she can help you tend to your kids? Bitch, you are the mother. You are her mother. Like, what's up with that? That's crazy to me. Let me see what you were saying about Neola. I missed something. You said, I'm going to go take a COVID test later on just to make sure I never had it. And I don't want it. So before I go to work Thursday, okay. I hope you don't have it. I don't think you have it, baby. But yeah, I was watching that lady and I was just thinking to myself, like, how dare you keep having these kids? And then when your child decides that she wants to go off to college, she's having mixed emotions about it, or you probably done made her feel bad about it to the point to where she decided that she just want to go online and take online classes to help you with all of your kids. Bitch, please. Honey, no. That's not cool. You don't do your kids like that. That's not what you do. If your child want to go off to college to make something of themselves because you ain't made shit of yourself, then you allow them to do that. Don't take that from her and make her be a babysitter to your children while you keep having more and more. And she be talking to that girl crazy. So if y'all ain't watching Nika with 10 beautiful kids or whatever, start watching that crazy wench because something wrong with her. For real. Something real wrong with her. I get tired of hearing these mothers on here talking about some I'm getting tired of people talking about how I do this with my kids and I'm getting tired of them trying to report me and saying that I'm doing all of this stuff to my kids and I ain't watching my kids and all of this type of stuff. Well, if you get tired of it, then why don't you do something different or do something about it? Because social media don't have to be the end result as to what you do. This is what you bitches choose to do because exploiting y'all's kids is what get y'all some dividends. And let's just be very clear. I just don't understand it. Yeah, she got 10 kids, honey. She just had one. I don't know how long ago it was, but still and yet, if you're going to be out here having all of these kids, then you need to see to whoever you having these kids with is helping you. It's not up to your child to help you with your children that you keep having. That baby should be able to go off to college and live her life and live the college life and be free. She shouldn't have to worry about taking care of no siblings or having to make a decision on going online and having to go to a campus. Like, that's not fair to her. These bitches is out of line for that. Like, this is crazy to me. Allow your child to go be a child. Go allow her to be a young woman, a young lady, and make something of herself. Because, bitch, we see what you made of yourself. You like to have kids. You like to be a serial baby maker. So if that's what you're choosing to do for your life, let that be your life, and you find whatever ways that you need to provide to take care of all 10 of those kids, and let the 9 others, and you let her go off to college where she needs to be at. Like, come on now. Hey, Samonia, how you doing, baby? Yeah, that's going to, you know what? People just don't really understand that trauma really starts at a younger age. It starts as young as you can understand or comprehend something. You know, that trauma follows you all the way up into your adulthood. You have parents that are they have these attitudes, these really bad, nasty attitudes, that narcissists, you know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to deal or handle their children. So they handle roughly in the wrong way to the point to where they damage them, to the point to where when they become adults, they already done been through a whole lot of stuff. And that's what sad me is that you have people that have a lot of stories to tell. They have stories to tell way before they even turn 18 because of what their parents chose to allow them to go through. Sometimes you just have to understand something, whether you want to accept it or not. You have a lot of people that didn't get to soar. They didn't go out. They didn't get to go out and do what they wanted to do. So they feel some type of way about it, and they take it out on their kids, or they try to live through their kids, or some type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. Like, if you didn't make something of yourself when you had the time to, when you was making the choices and the decisions that you were making, that's your problem. Don't put that off on your child. I knew once I became a mother that my life is not my own no more. It belongs to the kids that I have. It's the start of their life and it's the end of mine because I have to start doing things for them. And I'm not saying that I neglect myself. Sometimes I do. I ain't gonna say that I don't. Sometimes I do because my kids is gonna always come first before myself or before anybody. You know what I'm saying? But not in the sense to where it's just real bad, you know. But I just can't get with these women. You know, the social media shit done came to a point to where it became so easy for people just to get on here and do what they do. And there's no type of like consequences or no type of repercussions for it or nothing like that. You know, they get on here and exploit these kids without their consent, and then they get mad at people's opinions as to what they do and what they don't do, and then they get to feeling some type of way. Like they're victims of some shit like that. The only victims that there are is the kids that's involved. That's it. They are the victims. What's up, Sunrose? I cannot respect a woman. I know many of women that have a lot of kids that allow their oldest child to have to deal with their siblings, and it's not fair. You have to allow kids to be kids when they're supposed to be. Don't make a child grow up before their time. Don't make your daughter not want to have any children because they feel like they already have children because they're dealing with their siblings. When I look at Kaylin, I see stress in her face. A child should never look stressed. What is a child stressing for? A child is a child. A child don't have no responsibilities at all whatsoever. You are responsible for that child. So if your child is looking stressed out, like Kaylin be looking stressed out, she looks stressed out all the time. It's because that baby have too much on her as well. Because when Jasmine's stupid ass don't want to be bothered with those twins or with Amaya, she sends them off in there with Kaylin. The same thing with Bentley. Well, you guys, Billy is always following me around, and when you guys don't see Billy, he's always with Kaylin. Bitch, just because you stuck that dog with Kaylin, now that y'all done got a new damn dog, bitch. So everything, y'all just done put Philip's kids is off to the side, and so is Bentley now. It's just legendary Chris in the pit bull. Oh yeah, and Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, Craig Mack, that bitch over there. That's what I'm saying. He-Man. If she could really kick those kids out of her house, she would. Hi, Vicky. How you doing? Oh, real? Oh, really? Dope as ever? When? Well, you know what? That's the best way that they need to catch Amaya and Kaylin, because if not, it's gonna be a form of intimidation. And if the whoever the person is that comes out, the CPS worker that comes out, they should know to tell, yeah, you don't answer, you don't should be asking the kids questions in front of the parents that's supposed to be the abuser. What kind of shit is that? Does that make sense to you? I think it would be logical to get the kids by themselves so then they won't feel intimidated. So when you ask them questions, you can be able to look at them and see how they respond. And if Kaylin answer any questions the way that she be fidgety and shit, oh yeah, somebody gonna see something and say something. And Amaya just might let it out. Oh, it was a couple of weeks ago. You know, y'all, people just don't realize that that's why there's a lot of messed up individuals around here walking around as it is. And that's why there's a lot of stuff that's happening in the world, because you have a lot of broken people, a lot of damaged people in the world. They're broken and severely damaged. And hurt people do hurt people. They really do. That is a very true statement. You know what I'm saying? But it stems from somewhere. It comes from somewhere. We as people, as parents, as people in general, we have to watch how we treat ourselves and other people, especially when you have children. If you have children, you're supposed to respect your kids. You're supposed to love your kids. You're supposed to nurture your kids. You're supposed to want your kids to make it and thrive, not just survive, but actually thrive and be dependent through life. When you have a lot of broken, damaged individuals walking around here, a lot of shit goes down. A lot of people are not trustworthy of people anymore as they used to be, because there's a lot of stuff that you just can't trust no more because of things that people do and the things that people say. But these people come from parents that may not have been there. You have some men that lack not having a father being there present. You have some women that don't have real mother-daughter relationships. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of stuff. It has a lot of things to do with that parenting. It does. It has a lot to do with parenting. That some of these small kids grow up to be grown kids, and they still display the same behaviors that they had when they were young, because it's something in their mind that messed them up along the way. And that's trauma and more trauma added to that trauma. It made them the people that they are today. And that's why we have so many crazy people running around here right now. And you have some of them that's in denial. It's crazy that we have to worry about sending our kids to school and wondering if something is going to happen or not. Or we wonder once we walk out the door and go off into the grocery store if somebody going to do something to us or not. Because there's a lot of mental illnesses going on around here. And it's a lot of things that has not been, you know, talked about or seen about. You know, people like to turn a blind eye to certain shit. And that's why there's a lot of things that's going on around here. In everybody's state, everybody's city, you name it. It's because the lack of parenting. You got people that are having all of these kids that they know that they don't want. They really don't want them. If they own government assistance, they having them just to keep getting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to get off of it, but to keep getting it, or whatever the case may be. You know. So it's a lot of things that go on with this type of stuff. These kids suffer from the lack of parenting, and then they grow up to be messed up. Damaged before they can even damage them their own self with their own choices, their own decisions because of their parents. Now, this Nika woman, she's a trip. She really is. Now, I have not really gone all the way back into her videos or whatever, but just the recent ones that I've done seen for me is enough for me. I'm like, damn. Like, this shit don't make no sense. As a black woman, I want to uplift any woman, whether she be black, white, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, you name it, whatever, Mexican, whatever, Hispanic, whatever. But if you're around here doing dumbass shit, you going to get called out on that shit, period. Because as women, you should want to conduct yourself as a woman, like for real. And as a mother, you should want better for your kids, especially if you're the one that's done carried that child for 9 months. Come on now. How could you carry a child for 9 months and treat that child that way? And then keep reproducing more and having more and having more and having more. What kind of shit is that? That's got to be some type of mental shit. Because I'm not going to keep adding more to my plate and I know my plate is already full. Jazz uses social media retaliation to cover up stuff that's really going on, and those CPS workers believe it. The same tactics Jazz do when the therapist there with the twins. You're right. It's sad, Janubia. Like Jasmine. I know you're here with your big ass nostrils, bitches. This gonna be your life? Like for real. Seriously. After a while, we gonna get Amaya to talk. Amaya gonna sing like she gonna sing. You understand me? She's gonna tell everything that's been going on over there in that house. So she can keep using her kids if she want to for money. And it's gonna backfire on her ass pretty soon. Shit don't last long forever. We don't know what it's gonna be like in the next 5 years from now. So people really do need to tighten up with this social media shit. We don't even know if the internet is going to exist. Who knows what's going to happen? But you can't tell Jasmine shit. Jasmine is a manipulator, and she knows how to finesse people out of things if she wants to as well. We say that she's stupid, but she's not as stupid as we think that she is, because she's able to get those enablers over there to do whatever it is that she needs for them to do for those kids. And to have a man over there and that be talking shit to the people that provides for his son when he know he don't do shit is beyond me. And that bitch just be sitting there allowing him to talk to the people that support her and talking about, I don't like y'all. Like a pure bitch. And she's like, Chris don't like to get on her because he doesn't like the fact that you guys talk about the kids. Bitch, he doesn't like the fact that he just don't want to be seen with you. Shit. Let's just be clear. Oh, really? That's probably something that she might have told them to say, though, ever. But then again, you know what? He probably stayed there. That's why she said he comes and empty the genie, the bottle, whatever, the genie diaper thing every Tuesday, honey. He comes back every Tuesday, okay? That's when he comes back home. Oh, yeah, that's sad. When was that, T. Turner? I need to go back and watch something. You know what, Neola? It's not that Jasmine doesn't get it. Jasmine has mastered this YouTube shit, and she knows that those people that enable her ass, she knows that if she gets on her and tells a side bad story or make people believe that people are attacking her, that she know they gonna start cash apping her. She knows how to play the game, baby. She knows exactly how to play it. They gonna be providing dog food for that pit bull pretty soon, honey, because that dog gonna need to eat. Here, you're gonna have to drink what's in here first before I put that off there. It's not gonna taste right. Here. Drink that first, and I'll give you some. That's crazy. Yeah, she be doing a lot. You know what? She done got that. Philip taught you okay, baby? Philip done taught her well. Real well.
No, I did be well.
Don't push him. Don't keep your hands to yourself, okay? That's not nice.
That's not nice.
That's not nice. That's right. That's not nice. So don't do that. Y'all need to keep y'all's hands to yourself. Y'all know I don't play that fighting stuff. So you gonna tell your brother you sorry. You hear me?
No.
Yeah. Don't tell me no. And that's why your juice is gonna taste like that. I told you to drink that.
Red.
Yeah, it's
Red.
It is red. You want milk?
Red.
Okay. Go get it, baby.
Sit down.
Go get it. All right, y'all, I'm back. Of course they documenting. You know they are. They are documenting everything that's going on. Go ahead. Bring it here. Bring it here, baby. Is it too heavy? Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Had to get my baby situated. But yeah, I'm sure the school and everybody else that's around those kids are documenting everything that's going on. So yeah, she just don't know. She's in for a treat with him being off into school because that daycare shit was just daycare. This is actual school stuff that we're talking about here. And they're not going to tolerate that type of behavior. So hopefully he continues to keep going to school and he keeps acting like he got some sense while he's there. Because if not, then she's going to keep having to go get him. I know she was saying something about him having to do half days, which is probably I think that probably would be better for him at the moment, maybe until he can work himself all the way up into a full day. And that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with him having to go half a day if that's too much for him to go a full day right now. I don't see anything wrong with that. If that's to help him, as long as it's helping him and he's able to stay there at least for a little, cool, I believe. And her last fall. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that vlog out, y'all, because I don't know. I didn't see that. But you know what? She keep on playing though. I'm telling you. One of those CPS calls is gonna be real serious and they really gonna do something about it because they're not gonna keep playing with her. No, they're not gonna play. They keep documents of everything, especially the school, they do. Of his behaviors and all types of stuff. And if he's being a little bit too aggressive and stuff like that, like hitting, kicking, and biting like she said he was, it's not like he's just not going up there and he's not listening. He's just having meltdown, screaming and yelling. No, he's actually up there being aggressive and stuff. So, and she knows about him being that way because like I said, he be slapping the shit out of her. He slaps her upside her damn head. Like if he's violent towards you, what makes you think he's not gonna go and be violent towards other people? So you need to correct that behavior at a young age. If you see that your child is displaying that type of behavior at a young age, you have to correct that shit. And that's just the lack of having a father around. You know what I'm saying? His father being incarcerated, not being in the household with him, and then this broad bringing all of these Tom, Dick, and Harry men around her kids or whatever. That's not making the situation no better. And then she got a man in there that likes to intimidate people. That makes it no better either. Bitch, let him intimidate your ass. Don't be letting him intimidate your son or your children, period, bitch. And then you got that fool over there, Philip. Oh, well, I ain't gonna talk and say nothing bad about my baby mama. I know y'all be wanting me to. No, I never want you to sit there and talk about the mother of your child that you laid down and had kids with, whether you wanted to or not, or whatever the case may have been. But let me tell you something. You need to open up your damn eyes to exactly what's really going on over there. Or is that you just don't want to be bothered? Or is it your ass is just stupid? I think he's just dumb, to be honest. Like, let's just be clear. Talking about, oh, he has a behavioral therapist and the behavioral therapist is going to be coming to school. That show was quick and all in one setting, honey. I ain't never known for nothing to happen that quick when she kept saying, oh, you guys, they keep telling me that Legendary got an appointment, but they keep pushing it back because every time I got to go, they say that that person's not there. Some stupid shit did she be saying. So you mean to tell me that they just all of a sudden, he just all of a sudden got a behavioral therapist and the behavioral therapist is going to be going to school? Is the behavioral therapist Chris? Huh? Is that who the behavioral therapist is? Because, bitch, you be getting on here lying. I can't believe nothing that come out of your mouth. Just like she said that they still off in therapy, but the therapist was coming to the house. So where's the therapist going to now? So you mean tell me the therapist is going up to the school too to see them? I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that that type of stuff don't happen. But this is what she said is going on. All so quickly. If that's something that you could have got done so quick, that fast, you should have been done did it, don't you think? If things is moving that fast, because Sonny, I believe when you have a behavioral specialist and all of that stuff, they got to see your kids and you have to be there. They evaluate them and some more and tell you what all that they need as far as behavior go. That's why I'm saying they be just be making up shit, y'all. They want us to believe whatever they say. That's all there is to it. They don't want us to question nothing or us to have our own mind about anything. They just want us to go off of whatever they tell us and take it as what it is. No, ain't nobody gonna take nothing as what it is because people have common sense, something that they don't have. Apparently. Apparently so. You're welcome, baby. Bye. Yes, she wants the school to do all the work, Alicia, but you know what? That's not how that works. Like, the school is not going to, they're only going to do what they can do for the most part. You as a parent have to do the other thing. And if you're not honest and truthful with people about what you're experiencing, then you're not going to get the proper help that you need. So therefore, the problems are going to get worse. They're not going to get any better. So until she decided to actually step up and say, you know what, this is what I really believe that he needs, and I think this will help him, then he's not going to get it. So it is what it is at this point. You know, a hard head to make a soft ass for you when you don't want to listen to people that actually have the experience in what you're going through. Nobody's trying to talk down on nobody's children because I don't get down like that because I don't believe in doing any type of shit like that. However, if you are a parent that's putting your kids through things that they shouldn't have to go through due to your negligence, then you need your ass beat, period. Okay? I said what I said. Yeah. And you know what? And that's sad, baby doll, that she keeps producing and keep having more. To the point to where she keeps having more and don't want to even go get them the help. So that makes it hard for her. She doesn't actually realize that by her stunting their growth, it's causing her to have issues in her life when it comes to them. She's making it harder for herself than making it easy because the help is out there if you want it. You have to seek it. You have to advocate. Advocating for your child is the best thing that you can do for your child because nobody else is going to do that. Nobody's going to care about your kids like you. Just like nobody's going to care about yourself. If you care about you, if you don't care about yourself, you have to teach people how to treat you. You have to advocate for your child if your child is struggling in areas where you know that they may need help. You have to speak up and speak out. There's no point in being denial about it. We all struggle with something, whether we have special needs or not. We all have something that we struggle with. And if we need a little help, a little boost, then there's nothing wrong with that. These are children that we're speaking of. These children one day are going to be grown adults. These little people are the future. So if you're not bringing them up, and I'm not going to say it's because people are brought up the right way. They choose to go the wrong way when they get old enough to do so. So I can't say that. But still, if you know that you done did all that you could do, and I'm not talking about Jasmine's best, because Jasmine's best ain't shit. It's trifling, it's ratchet as hell. Okay? Not her best. But if you know that you done really put your best foot forward as far as like getting all the help that you know that you done can get for your child, and you done did all that you could do to help them, and they still decide to go the wrong way, then that's just what they choose to do. But when you have a child that with special needs, and you see what they're going through because you're experiencing it, and you see the behaviors, but yet you choose to not deal with it because you don't want much for you? How is anything too much for someone that sits on their ass at home all day? Is not getting up, going up to no job to clock in. This bitch can pick up that camera whenever she see fit because this is what she chose to do. So why is it so hard for her to do what she needs to do when it comes to those kids? I have no idea. I have no understanding. Because when it comes to that food, she has no problem with doing whatever it is that she needs to do for him. And I believe his birthday is coming up sometime soon. So we would be seeing some type of birthday vlogs for his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna see to it that he has the greatest birthday that he could ever get. But when it comes to those kids, this bitch is always talking about some, oh, well, I gotta wait until the 21st. Oh, well, we're not gonna have it this week, we're gonna have it that week or the next week after. And all of those school clothes that y'all seen those kids have, by the way, those schools, the clothes were cool. They were cute and everything, but we already know that she did not purchase all of that shit herself. The shit that she purchased was off in those little bags. I guess she got off of the site or whatever, but all of that other shit came from their grandmothers and whoever else that probably pitched in to help in, because we all know that Jasmine's not going to go all out for those kids like that. That bitch was sitting up there talking about lunch boxes and carrying on and some more shit that wasn't even all important. But we already know what all of those school clothes and things came from. That came from the family. Girl, she gets on my damn nerves. She really do. T. Turner. She gets on my nerves with that bullshit. But his birthday is coming up, like I said. She's going to make sure she do it big for Legendary in hips. But when it comes to my baby girl Amaya, bitch, you better make sure you show and Kaylin, bitch, next month on 10/12, bitch, you better make sure that she ain't got to wait till the 21st, because the 21st is coming up this month, bitch. This month is going to be the 21st. So that means whatever you get on the 21st of this month, bitch, you better make sure that Kaylin, when 10/12 come, 10/12/22, bitch, come, that Kaylin have a good birthday party and not just some bullshit you just put together and say, oh, well, this is what she wanted. Anytime y'all hear that come out that bitch's mouth, she's a liar. Just like she sat there and said, Amaya and Ava been begging to sleep in the same room with each other. This bitch said that same shit before. Wasn't they in a room with each other before? She moved them and moved Amaya in the room by herself. Now she got Aiden in the room by himself, which is fine. He's the only boy. So, okay, that's cool. If you got enough room to do it and the girls can be in the room together, then that's cool. I could dig it. I can dig it. But, bitch, what's up with these musical rooms you got going on? Damn. Shit. Musical rooms. The kids got to keep switching rooms. Oh, they told me that they wanted this. They've been saying that they want to sleep in the same room with each other. So I made it happen for them. Bitch, you a weirdo. Straight up. Oh, she's finna start. Just wait for it, dope as ever. Oh, she's gonna start because she needs something she needs to make sure she make the best birthday for him ever. He's just so good to me, you guys. He loves me so much. So I just had to make sure, you guys, that I make sure he had a good birthday. She's gonna make sure he has a great birthday because she's a dumb bitch. Why those kids have not a good birthday at all. They gonna get some little simple ass shit from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree or some shit. She's gonna be like, oh, you guys, this is what they asked for, so this is what I got them. My kids are not, they don't ask for too much. Bitch, they don't ask for too much because you don't give them shit. That's why. Damn. What's up, Miss Jameson? What's up, beautiful? Then she said she done took the blinking lights up out of there and she done put some other shit off in there. This bitch don't know what she want to do. She don't know her ass from a hole in the ground, let's just be honest about that. She don't. I'm getting tired of these bitches, you hear me? I really am. Because I can't get with none of the shit that they do. And talking about it is repetitive. It's just, it's getting on my damn nerves. It really is. But yeah, she's stunting that boy's growth. She don't care about him growing and being a nice young man one day. I believe that she wants him to spiral out of control to the point to where he gets aggressive or whatever. And he gets to how LaToya got. And that's how she ended up into a home. That's where she's trying to place him. I believe she's trying to get him locked up. She don't mind locking him up in a room with blinking lights. So shit, it wouldn't be nothing for her to find some type of facility to place him in if that's what she wanted to do. And that's sad too. Don't never hear them say shit about LaToya. Don't never hear them say nothing Like, do y'all go visit her? You don't ever see her post no pictures of her sister or nothing. It's like they done disowned and shit, done got away from her. Don't even talk about her. All she'll say is, oh, I ain't got a sister and I ain't got a brother. I'm like, damn. And y'all all are just one and the same, too. I don't know how people that have autistic people in their family can be in denial about their children might being on the spectrum, as if like, okay, if you know that you have an older sister that's autistic and you know that your baby daddy has a child with autism, what makes you think that there's not a possibility that your children could not be on the spectrum? And why are you embarrassed, bitch? You should be embarrassed of yourself, not of your children, because they're just children. Bitch, you a grown-ass woman. Yeah, and she always make up excuses as to why. Well, you guys, this is what they wanted to do. They just wanted to go outside and play for their birthday, so that's what we did. We just went outside, you guys. The same thing with Amaya's backpack. Amaya wanted that Lele backpack. Instead of the bitch getting the Lele, she wanted to talk Amaya into getting a flower backpack. Oh, she wanted this, you guys, because it goes on with her outfits. No, bitch, you picked it out for her. And it probably was cheaper than the Lele backpack. And that's probably why you wanted her to get it. She always picks shit for those kids and speak for those kids. Those kids can't speak for themselves or say that, yeah, this is what I want. She speaks for them and say that this is what they want. Just like she sits there and says that, oh, my kids don't eat this. Your kids won't eat the shit because you don't give it to them. So how are they going to want something different? If you're not introducing them to different shit, then how are they going to want something that they don't get? Make that make sense. Man, Janubia, I'm telling you, she's going to as well get ready. Shit. She gonna go ahead and make sure that that boy have any and everything that he need for his birthday. I think it's this month. I don't know what day it is, but I believe his birthday is this month though. It's coming up. And I believe hers is too. Shit. When is her birthday? She's another year and she's still dumb. A year older and still dumb. Don't make no damn, still doing the same shit she was doing last year. She makes sure he gets everything. And the only time, oh, guess who's live, y'all? Philip is live, y'all. Y'all want to go watch Philip's live, honey? He said something. Let me see what his title is say. Oh, somebody else. Okay, hold on. I don't know, but he said something. He said, am I wrong? I don't know what he's talking about, y'all. But anyways, ain't no telling what he's talking about. I tune in and tune out for him from time to time because I ain't trying to hear nothing that he got to say, really, because he's not talking he ain't talking what I'm trying to hear. Shit. He really ain't. He seems like he's in denial about his own kids and their behaviors too. So it's just like, ain't nobody gonna sit here and just put you on no pedestal. I can care that's how those kids are happy. I'm glad that they are happy with their father as they should be. But the shit that he be saying, the type of excuses he come up with for his piss poor baby mama, oh no, I can't get with that, honey. I'm sorry. As a man, if you see some shit, you correct that shit. What's wrong with you? You gonna just allow this man to sit up here and keep, this man in the house with your baby mama, with your children, and he's running shit over there. He's actually controlling shit over there. Come here, baby. What's wrong with you? Come here now. What's the problem? Come use your words. What is it? Come here. JJ. What's wrong, baby? What's going on? What are you upset for?
I'll be back.
You be back. I tell y'all, boy, that boy is a trip. I'll be back. That's what he said. Anyways. But y'all, these women is crazy. No, he's not saying anything about, he act like, I don't know if he's scared. Yeah, Donna, there we go. He act like he is scared of him or something, Donna. I was just about to say that shit. He act like he's fighting of him or some shit. Because ain't no way in hell a man gonna be in the house around my damn kids and my kids is acting all weird or acting out and I don't know where this is coming from or why this is happening or why people are saying this and that. Shit, I'll be going back to try to watch some videos and see from my own. If you don't want to believe what people are saying to you, fine. I can dig that. You should only trust your own information. Okay, fine. Go do your own damn research then. Go look and see what people are saying to you and see if it's true for yourself. But he's dumb too, so it's pointless. You can't point him into the direction because he ain't gonna go look. He don't give a shit. Yeah, them kids ain't got no chance. I just hope and pray to God that the teachers and the people that are around them, they say it take a village to raise children. So I just hope that everybody else that are around those kids are able to take those kids up under their wings some way, somehow, and keep them on the right path and keep them and lead them into a better life than what their mother and father are leading, because this is some bullshit. Yes, Ebony. You know what? I just decided when they have what you want to call them, when these people come from out of nowhere talking about, oh, well, I got this on Chris, or I got this on Jasmine, or I got this on this person. Like, I'm not even finna entertain these people, because you know what? These people come with these dry ass tea like Medusa. I done unsubscribed from her. I don't even watch her ass no more. I ain't even subscribed to her channel at all, period. I'm not. A bunch of bullshit. If you ask me, all of it is. Yeah, all he got to do is ask somebody. She gonna tell it. She's the one that's gonna tell it all. Maya's gonna tell it. Kaylin is not gonna say nothing. Kaylin is gonna probably try to tell a little lie or something, or whatever the case may be, because she don't want to get in trouble. And it's sad. That's why I be telling y'all she be looking all stressed out and shit. A child should never look stressed. What a child need to be stressed for? A child will only look stressed out or be stressed because of what their environment is or what they're going through from day to day. And that's not cool. But he does act like he is scared of him, Donna. I am with you on that, sweetheart. Miss Wright, yes, I am. I'm with you on that. The school is what is going to get Jazz. We have always told her that when those twins start school, that all the bullshit was going to come. Yes, Donna, and it is. And this is not because I'm not advocating for nobody's children to be removed from them. But bitch, let me tell you something though. I'm not for no kids to be getting abused either, bitch. I'm not. So let's just be clear on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you straighten up and fly right and be a real mother, but bitch, stop reproducing. Go get your tubes tied. If you need help, seek help on some real shit. Because this ain't it. This ain't that. It's not. It's just not. We have to do better as individuals, and we got to make better decisions. When they say life is what you make it, life is really what you make it. The only things that are some things that's out of your control are the things that you just can't control. But everything else around you, the people that you deal with, the things that you choose to deal with, it's solely up to you. It's solely your choice. You can pick and choose as to that part goes. The people that you put up with and the things that you put up with. People walk through life every day, all day, depressed and stressed out about shit that they have control over, but they just don't know how to take the control over the situation. So they let the situation control them to the point to where they walking around here stressed out, depressed, and some more shit. And it makes no sense. But you know what? The school is going to get her. They are going to be the ones to report. They're going to be the mandated reporters is going to get CPS to actually really look at whatever that needs to be looked at if they are called out from the schoolhouse. They're going to actually really do their job. Now, this other shit people calling or whatever, playing or whatever, my thing of it is, if I was a mother that decided to get on her to exploit my children, and I feel like people are making false accusations on me, I'm not going to come to YouTube and tell y'all about the false accusations or even the people coming to my home. I'm going to get with those people to see how I could find out who placed that phone call and made that false allegation, those false accusations against me. So then that way I can see to it that I could file some type of charges or do whatever it is that I need to do to get that person. Because you will not be continuously to keep interrupting my life or my kids with no damn CPS and I not see to it that I see who you are and get you taken care of. It's just not going to happen. But these women know what they be doing. So they're not going to go to that extreme as to trying to fight and try to find out who's doing what, because they don't really want people actually really digging off into their life like that. Because if they did, then there's something they're going to find. And that's what it be. So that's why Jasmine gets on her with these little sob ass stories talking about, yeah, CPS call my mom and they calling these people and that people and other people and everybody, and I'm getting tired of you guys. Why don't you guys stop wasting resources? They could be going somewhere else where people really need them. Bitch, your kids need them. Shit, you need them too. You need to ask them for some help. You know, CPS do help parents that seem to be struggling. They don't know what to do with their children or how to take care and provide for their kids, but you need some help. Like, for real. This shit is getting out of hand. It's getting out of control. What Philip over there talking about, y'all? Which one of y'all done dipped out over there to go see what that boy talking about? What are he talking about with his big bug-eyed ass? What are he talking about? Is he talking about anything of substance over there? Like, for real, seriously. I want to know. Because I'm tempted to go over there and see. Shit, turn my TV. Let me turn this shit on real quick. See what he talking about. He probably ain't talking about nothing. He never really is. I mean, it's the same old stuff every time you turn around or whatever. And, you know, it's just some stupid shit, like I said. But y'all, what y'all think about that? Let's talk about something else. Okay, I'm tired of talking about them. What y'all think about that edition, Aries Spears? Let's talk about something else. What do you think about that stuff? I'm gonna see what y'all comments think about that. Have y'all heard about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears and the whole little skit that they had, and how charges are being brought up on them for allegations towards something in some skit with some child or something? You know what? Ever since that stuff have came out, all I've been seeing is Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish on every damn timeline thing that I've been on YouTube, and I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why? They're just popping up everywhere. I haven't been seeing them pop up since the story have came out about this whole little skit with Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Now, I've always thought that Tiffany Haddish was weird as hell. She seemed very strange as hell. And she had a story to tell us. We all do. Everybody got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's funny to a certain extent, but she's not all that funny, like to really say she's a real comedian. You know what I'm saying? As always, was something weird with that lady. You know, she said she was homeless. She was living out in her car. She was staying in California, whatever. She said that some people from the sign, whatever place, they got her to join or whatever. And, you know, she lived a very weird, strange life, and she done been through a whole lot of trauma things or whatever. And then she went to shave her hair off and all types of weird ass shit. I've always thought that Aries Spears was weird. I've never been really of a fan, too much of a fan of his. He looks strange as hell right now, or whatever the case may be. But you know what? With these type of things that go on, let me see. He just asking about sending money to one of his children's mother, wanting money for herself beyond what he gives. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he having baby mama problems. I forgot he got like 50 of them. Yeah, they all over social media, T-Turn. I'm like, so what are y'all like promoting them or some shit? Because I mean, like, this is not, you know, it's really funny how shit just works out and how shit goes or whatever. But you know what? With this whole Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears shit, let's talk about this because it really is really disturbing. The things that I heard, what was going on in the skit, as far as like trying to teach a child how to do certain things to another person in a sexual way or whatever the case may be. And, you know, she was supposed to take a child, she was supposed to be playing a mother or something. Like, I have to really go off into the story. I just know that it's sick. It's very strange. It's weird as hell. And I've never really been too much of a fan of her, like I said, because she's always seemed like something was really with her. You know what I'm saying? And then with Aries Spears, I've never really been a really big fan of his. But you all have to understand, when these kids come from stardom at a young age, they go through a lot of things as children. And their parents don't be shit, because these parents be willing to give their kids over to these people that they feel like is going to make their asses rich. So you got these women that have these young, beautiful daughters. They try to live through their daughters by pimping their daughters out, basically, is what I'm going to say, is what it is. That's what it is. To gain some type of money. You know what I'm saying? Some type of fame or fortune. It's a lot of unfortunate people that are walking around here that are celebrities, that have stories that they could tell that are very disturbing, that they have had to go through or they've been through at a young age. Like these Disney stars, these Disney characters and stuff like that, Nickelodeon. These kids get groomed at certain ages and they go through a lot of shit. Shirley Temple, y'all have to look these stories up. The little girl that played Shirley Temple, am I saying it right? Yeah. You have to look these stories up. These childhood stars that go through a lot of things when they become stars. And their parents be knowing all about it, but they don't care. Because they know that it's gonna get them some money and make them rich and famous. So they be pimping and exploiting their children out, just like these women out on this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? And these kids be getting stuff done to them, disturbing things done to them by grown individuals, just so they can get parts, or they mamas are telling them, oh, well, baby, it's okay, don't worry about it. Just go with that nice man and you're gonna, we can go get you this, bribing them with stuff like that. These childhood stars go through a lot of things that we do not know about. And they parents be knowing about it. They just don't give a damn. It's about the money for them. That's why there's a lot of broken people out here. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. A lot of these people that be on drugs and stuff, they be rich and famous. Y'all be thinking that they be having all these things. Yeah, they be having a lot of damn problems is what they be having. A lot of issues. How many stars do y'all know from Disney that came out and said that they have issues, they have problems? Let's talk about it. Orlando Brown being one of them. People could say that he's crazy if they want to. He might be a little crazy, but he ain't crazy. Some of the shit that he be saying, or all the shit that he be saying, is what it really is, whether you want to believe it or not. Some people don't want to believe the truth because the lie is more appealing, but the truth is what it is. If y'all look at Orlando Brown, something really did happen to him. A lot of shit happened to him. As many as a lot of them other stars well too. They come out with all of these stories of when somebody done did something to them and, they trusted this person because they were older, to look at them as a mentor, but they violated them and things like that. They come out with these stories that they never come out with them because they be too scared to. And then that's why you got people that come out here with these Me Too movements because, they have experienced things as a young child. And the parents was well aware of it. But they was getting paid for it, so they didn't give a damn. They turned a blind eye to it and just allowed their kids to go through it and have their kids go up on the camera knowing that they was not happy doing what they were doing. Have you ever heard people say, all I wanted to do was just dance? All I ever wanted to do was just sing? All I ever wanted to do was just act. They didn't want to do all the extra shit that comes with that shit, because there's a lot of extra shit that comes with those type of things. Especially if you want to be big, rich, and famous. Of course, you have to know that it's a price for that shit. It's gonna cost you. Some people allow their children to be prey, and they get messed up before they become adults. They do. But that whole Tiffany Haddish and that Ari Spears thing, honey, y'all, it's crazy to me. Y'all need to go look more often to that, watch it. I've been paying attention to it since it has popped up. And, I'm not surprised by it. I'm not, because it's a lot of sick shit that be going on that we are not aware of, but it's happening all around us, all for fame and fortune. Yes, it's a price. It really is. It's the industry. It's the people in the industry. And you have to do what they want you to do in order for you to be who you feel like you want to be in this world and be famous, be one of the A-list stars or whatever. It's things that come with that. It's levels to that shit. And if you want to be on the board for that shit, then that's up to you. And that's why a lot of these people end up dying over suicides and all of that type of shit and, overdoses, is because they don't be happy. Money don't make you happy. You have to be happy within yourself. Money don't make you happy. Other people don't make you happy. Things don't make you happy. You have to be a happy person. You have to be happy within you in order to be happy. But all of these people be having all of this money. And then all you hear is all of these bad stories of how they were done by record labels or, you name it. And they turn to drugs. And then the people that be coming out here really speaking the truth about what they experienced and what they done went through, they get labeled as crazy. I know y'all be seeing that shit. That girl that was on the what's that Madea movie? Daddy's Girls. She was on Disney. She came on here crying, talking about she couldn't do it no more. Like it was too much for her. She felt like God told her that he was calling her to do something different. She got on her pouring her heart out about her experience. The only one, it was many of those kids that did that. So I can only imagine the child that had this experience with Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. They said that that child has never ever, that person has never ever dated anybody. I believe that person's like 20 something years old right now. And they have, a lot of things going on with them from the trauma they received as a child. So now that's why the charges are being brought up or whatever. They said that they had talked about this once before, and they said they was going to go ahead and throw they didn't think that it was going to be a case, or they could make it a case or whatever. They was going to throw it out, and they didn't talk nothing more about it. But now all of a sudden, it has been brought back up, and this is where we're at with it. They done said that she done flee the country or whatever because she's running, allegedly, because I don't know that to be true. So, allegedly or whatever. But it's just all sick and twisted shit that be going on. Yes, he is, honey. They did that man in. All he wanted to do was, he never had a childhood as a child to be one. So, he always was pushed to perform and sing and do those type of things to be a musician. So he never got a chance to be a kid when he was one. So once he got older, it's just like, you can call it whatever you want to call it. It's weird or whatever, but that's just a part of whatever that person went through is trauma shit, trauma based. Oh, she did leave the country, T. Turner? See, that's that bullshit I'm talking about right there. Now, why is she fleeing and running from? What is she running from? If those accusations that are made against her are not true, then I don't know what she would be running from. So that right there is an eye opener, an eye raiser for me. That's crazy, y'all. But you just gotta pray for people. That's what you gotta do. Praying for everybody around her, praying for all of us or whatever, because it's getting worse out here. It's not getting better. I just hope that y'all all stay prayed up and y'all all stay safe out here, especially my ladies out here. It's a lot of crazy stuff. People getting snatched up. Make sure you watch your back. Make sure you keep something on you. For real. Make sure you don't go out in the dark by yourself. I know y'all know all of that. I'm just saying. Just some safety tips. It's for educational and entertainment well, this is for educational purposes, okay? Period. What was you saying? What about Drew Barrymore? What happened to her? What happened to Drew Barrymore? I believe she had a story to tell too. A lot of them do, believe it or not. A lot of them have a story to tell, and it's not a good one either. I wouldn't want to. I would want the fame and fortune if it comes with a price, especially a price that I'm not able to afford. You understand? Because it sounds good, and you might think, oh well, okay, I can take this money and I'm gonna be okay. I ain't got to worry about it. No, you gonna have to work more for. If you want more, you have to work more for it, hard for it, and you gonna have to do what they tell you to do. If not, your ass is not gonna be who you want to be or who you want them to make you to be. That's all there is to it. So yeah, it's been a lot of crazy stuff that's going on, within the industry, and a lot of stuff that, with these celebrities and stuff or whatever. And oh, I love you too, Janubia. I was looking for you the other day when I had been live. I'm gonna start coming live more often, but I done been on here long enough, y'all. Y'all know I have my children. I told y'all that they hacking and coughing or whatever, whatnot. So I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute, so I can tend to my children, because I don't need my oldest boy to be sick too long. I want him to be able to go to school. But like I said, if he's feeling like this tomorrow, he still will be at home. He will not go back to school until he feels better. And that's just what that's going to be. Many moms on YouTube sell their children out for likes too. Yes, that's what I was saying, Sun Rose. It's no different. It's the same thing that they be doing on YouTube. Yes, ma'am. It's the same thing. The same damn thing. They're regular people just like we are. They're just entertainers that they have money. I don't know why people say, oh, it's not like I'm a celebrity. I'm just a regular person. We're all regular people, period. There's nobody that I feel like that is not a regular person unless they're something type of creature or some shit. They're regular people just like we are. They bleed just like we do. And they have issues, more issues than we do. And they have more money than we do. So we can't get things twisted. They come with a lot of problems, a lot of trouble with that shit, A lot of people are not happy with their lifestyles that they live, even though they have a lot of money to do the things that they do because they're not happy within themselves or the circumstances that they're in. So it is what it is, though. Yeah, they got rich but never had a childhood. Yeah, that's sad. I hope so too, Janubia. They've been running me crazy though. That's what they've been doing, but they some good boys. I have no complaints about my babies at all. Sometimes they get a little bit too wild and crazy, but they're boys, so and sometimes I have to remind myself that they are boys because I'm like, don't do that, stop, don't do that, don't do that, stop, and all of that, but I'm getting better at it. I'm letting them be the little boys that they are, but sometimes they get a little bit too rough. Like for real, I be having to have them stop. Especially when they get to fighting over the same thing, because they have the same thing. So I don't know why they fight over it, but they do. But that's kid shit. So I just let them be. But nah, I'm gonna make sure I keep them medicated. So then that way that cough can go away. I gave them some medicine this morning around 7 something. So let's see what time it is. It's almost getting time again to go give them some more medicine. But they haven't been like just too bad. It's just a cough is what I'm experiencing. And Tristan's nose is running or whatever. So yeah, I'm keeping him home if he's sick. No going to school. I don't want to get nobody else's kids sick or whatever. Not at all. But what did y'all do for Labor Day? I'm gonna stay on here for a second. Probably, well, let's say hour mark now. I'm gonna get off here in just a little bit because my baby boy, he's back there. He's chilling. He's not tripping. He'll come back in here. He'll say, "Mama, you're here." He told me, "I'll be back." When I asked him what he was crying for, he said, "I'll be back." My two boys fight all the time, 14 and 10. Mine's a 7 and 4, honey. But my 4-year-old is 60 pounds. I told y'all. He's 60 pounds. He's 3'8". Tristan's probably like, I don't think he's 4'4" no more. I think Tristan's like 4'5", 6'7", honey. That boy is tall. He's tall. My boy is about half of my body. And I pick that big old boy up too, honey. He be like, pick me up. And I be picking him up. I know I was told to stop picking him up. His daddy done told me to stop picking him up, but it's a habit, y'all. I pick both of my children up sometimes. I sure do. It's a habit. I pick them up. People be looking at me crazy, especially because their body's just about as long as mine. But shit, them is my kids. Hell, don't worry about me picking up my babies. I can pick up my babies if I want to. I do. I be packing them in the, well, not packing my 7-year-old, honey. He walks, you know what I'm saying? But my baby boy, yeah, I picks his little big brown butt up. I sure do. And be carrying him. Sometimes, not all the damn time now. I ain't walking around with no big 60-pound midget on my hip all the time. But if he's sleepy or something, or if he be like, pick me up, because we're walking, he want to walk that far, whatever, I'll pick him up. What's up, JJ? Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi, because Mom about to get off of here. Come here. What you got? Oh, you got your pop it? Oh, that's what you back there doing. Pop it.
Green.
Yeah, green. Blue. He got his pop it, y'all.
Red.
Red, yeah.
Yellow.
Not well, yellow.
We yellow.
Now you being goofy. Talking about well. But yeah, y'all. Let me go ahead and get off of here. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm about to get off of here with my babies, y'all, because I have been on here long enough. So I'll probably come back tomorrow. I'm trying to find some things to talk about, y'all. For real. On some real shit. So I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm going to check some stuff out. And I might upload something today. I don't know. Or whatever. But I'll get back to y'all and let y'all know. I'll probably put something on the community post. So just make sure y'all have y'all notifications on. And I'll see y'all in the next live, okay? Or in the next video. I'll holla.